Petey Pablo.
Petey.
Hey, this is Red Band coming to you from Deathsquad Studios for a brand new episode of the Deathsquad Chronicles. This is take 2. We had a little bunch of stupid-ass equipment failure. You're not listening to Buster Poindexter Hot Hot Hot. This is a karaoke version. Because recently I've been getting into a lot of trouble with music, even on Vimeo. They're taking down my videos right now. I have 999 videos on Vimeo, and I'm already on 2 strikes within a day. And
Jesus.
so all the videos might just disappear very soon.
Oh, my God.
Which is great.
Oh, no.
I know. We are joined by a huge cast of characters. Half of them are already on stage right now. But to my right, we have, you might have known her from Kill Tony. Was it last week, right? No, this week. This week. She kicked ass on Kill Tony, and she's back. I invited her to the Deathsquad Chronicles. Guys, give it up for Toronto's own Sarah Wren. Hey, Sarah.
Hello.
It's like we're acting like we just didn't talk about all this already. Welcome to Los Angeles. You're here for a couple of days, a day or two more, and then you're headed up somewhere else, right?
Yep. Headed to Seattle next.
Seattle. And how many, do you have shows there too, waiting for you?
Yeah, I have like 2 book shows, and then there's a bunch of maybes.
It's interesting because you've only been doing this 8 months, and you already are booking shows, which is way ahead of the game. How are you booking these shows? Are you just sending tapes to all these different clubs and then saying, hey, I might be out there soon, or how are you doing?
Yeah, I'll send kind of like a package with a bunch of videos and any of my credits, and I just make it really easy for them. I'll do like headshot links to everything, all my social media, so that they can really just take a look at it.
That's professional. That's something that a lot of comics don't know how to do. Also, they have like one iPhone video from you can barely hear or see anything, and they don't send the headshots. I don't even have headshots. I need to get fucking headshots. I've never had a headshot, like
What?
a legit headshot. Like Troy took a picture of me once that I use like all the time, and I have a couple pictures of me in like an iPhone picture or something. But I've never got the professional ones. I guess, I don't know. It just reminds me of like school pictures. Josh Martin's here from Kill Tony. What's up, Josh?
Yeah. I as well don't have a headshot. That's why my picture was not on the flyer.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I don't have a headshot.
Well, I wasn't sure you were coming or not either. So.
Yeah, that as well. I'm happy to be here. Just trying to be cool.
Good. Awesome. PDC just joined us. Welcome, PDC.
What's up, guys?
PD, Mr. Has a pool C.
Yeah.
And if
I had known Josh was going to be here, I wouldn't have came.
Did you hang out in your pool all day? If you don't know, it was like 115 today in Burbank. It passed every single record on book. It's never even been hotter since they've been writing down the weather every day. Did you go in the pool today? Did you hang out? Or?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I cleaned my house.
Oh.
I got in the pool yesterday, though.
Oh, you got that central air going on, though. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hot. And then I turned it off for a minute while I was sweeping so that the return air would suck like dust towards the thing.
That's a smart move that no one ever thinks about, right?
Well, it was pretty stupid because then the house got up to 82, and now it's fighting to get it back down to temperature. So I should have just left it on and let some dust circulate, you know?
Yeah, my little air units barely worked. Like, you really had to sit right in front of it for it to
Clean
feel
the
anything.
filter, bro.
I did. I did that shit. I'm an adult.
It took like an hour to get my room down like 10 degrees today with my little portable AC.
Well, I'm also scared about my portable AC units because in the past I've had problems where they freeze and then it just like starts dripping water in your house and ruining your floors. Like,
Yeah,
my floors are all
it's
fucked.
running
from
too
it.
hard when it's this hot.
Yeah.
If you have a small AC unit, the
Right.
coil works too hard and just freezes up.
I got a
Yeah.
big unit.
Yeah, she does.
Fuck yeah.
Sarah Weinshank's here. What's up, Sarah?
What's up?
You looking pretty as normal? Looking like a little
Sitting in with the mannequins.
Japanese schoolgirl outfit.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess that's my vibe now.
You do. You always have like a little scarf action going on, or some kind of like Chung-Li kind of thing going on.
Yeah, when I was a music video ho last week for Jeremiah and Pat Reagan, everyone was in their club attire, and they're like, "Why are you dressed like Sailor Moon?"
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
know. It's what I'd wear at the club.
Yeah, me and Sarah were extras in Jeremiah and Pat's new music video, which should be out this summer, I think, or something like that. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool. We all acted like we were in a nightclub, and me and Tony acted like haters. It was pretty funny. Allie Makovsky is here.
Yeah, you did it. I'm proud of you.
I like saying Makowski.
It is fun. It is
Mikowski.
fun to say it like that, but it's definitely not what it is.
I know. Makovsky.
Makovsky.
It doesn't seem like it should be a Makovsky for some reason.
No, it doesn't seem that way. But, you know, I had no choice in it. And now I have to live with my last name I was given.
You were telling us earlier that you were at a coffee bean and you saw Malcolm there, and your tit was hanging out the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, it's like 100 fucking degrees out, so I was like, I'm gonna go to coffee bean, no bra. If I see people, I'm gonna own my body because women are whatever now, and so I didn't wear a bra. And of course, I run into my baby boy Malcolm, and I was like, hey Malcolm, can you see my tits? And he's like, of course, you're not wearing a bra. But then I realized that, I mean, I knew I was wearing a shirt with holes in it, but they're like small holes. And then when I got in my car, I was like, what is this like darker shade on my shirt? And
you said
my
earlier,
nipple.
you said purple. Like,
yeah,
do you have purple nipples?
Well, I don't think I do, but the shirt I was wearing was yellow. So it was like on the color wheel, it kind of really enhanced the color of my nipple.
Oh, I could see that happening.
Yeah. So, like a color grade of your nipple from pink to purple, what would you say it is? Would you say it's like a...
I would say it's a darker pink, a fuchsia perhaps.
Darker pink. So
I'm not good at colors.
And the shirt was blue?
No, the shirt was like a light yellow, but it was like just peeking out through this tiny hole.
Yellow and red don't make purple.
I don't know.
I'm familiar with the color wheel.
I mean, I'm not ashamed of the color of my nipples. I just might be colorblind.
Have you ever thought about getting them darkened?
Why would I do that? Is that a
lot of
thing?
people like that. Yeah, I like a dark
process of-
brown. I like a coffee with just like one drip of half and half.
Did you know that the perfect lip color should like to find your perfect lipstick color is you have to match it to the color of your nipple, and that's what lipstick color works best.
Wait,
Yeah,
I feel like you told me that recently.
I don't think so.
Somebody told me, and
That
I
makes
was
sense.
tripping out about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then how you like? I'm not gonna bust a titty out in Sephora and be like, I need this color.
Yeah.
I need this shade.
You just take a sample into Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get a color match?
Just carve a little of your
I'm trying to
areola
paint
out.
my room.
That's interesting.
What's the
Oh.
process in darkening your nipples?
It's mostly like Indian inks that they just dye it.
So you just like henna it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You henna your tit?
You
It's a
stain
tattoo.
them.
Sarah, so you do comedy in Toronto, which is really sweet. You know a lot of the same friends of ours, Joe and all them from all the different comedy clubs, Comedy Corner, the Comedy Underground. What do you think about the Toronto comedy scene? Like, it seems like it's doing pretty good. Do you find it that there's a lot of spots to do comedy in Toronto, or is it competitive? Or
Yeah, there's a lot of shows. Even the shows that the comics put on are really, really good. Like, some of them can bring like 50 people
Wow.
in a
Jesus.
night. Yeah, so they work really, really hard, the comics in Toronto. So even the shows that they produce, the ones that aren't at clubs,
Right.
are really good.
yeah, it seems like Toronto has an amazing audience for comedy. Every time I go there, it's just like crazy, audiences and stuff like that. Yeah, George Perez is here. What's up, George Perez Stories?
What's up, my boy?
Do you smoke, sir? I'm gonna throw this thing.
Oh no.
See if I can throw
Oh
it.
no,
See
I
if I
don't
can
like
throw
that.
this
I don't
joint.
like that. I don't like that. Scares me.
Welcome, George. George is killing it.
What's up, my boy?
Poppy.
Lately with George Perez
Hello,
Stories.
Just having fun, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just started something new. It's called Funk and Funny Tuesdays.
funk and funny.
Yeah, and I play like old funk and hip hop that has funk, and then I just
like
fuck
that.
around. It's like the cholos love it.
Oh, I love that.
That's great.
Yeah, and like cholos calling in and shit. It's funny, dude.
Hey, old man, I'm calling
Yeah.
from Cell Block 2.
Hey, dog, I got jumped to that song. I was like, oh shit.
That's great. Fucking hot. You guys had it hotter where you live in Orange.
Not really. I
no.
kind of live. I live by like Los Alamitos and Seal Beach.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. So,
I didn't
So you
know
get the-
that.
Yeah. It's white girl points right there.
What block you reppin'?
And it was hot, but like not that bad.
Oh, it was like I thought I saw it was like in Orange County. It was like something like 117. today.
It was in some places,
Oh,
but
wow.
I got lucky. I don't know.
That's great.
You're in that beach city.
Kind of, but not real. But it hits.
I grew up over there.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I went to Los Alamitos High School.
Oh wow, you're a Griffin.
I went to McAuliffe Middle School.
Oh shit.
Find me on my yearbook, bitch.
Jeez.
I'm like in 8 yearbooks. I got kicked out of so many high schools. It's fucking crazy.
You grew up by Chapman, though, right?
Yeah, that's the main high school I went to, Orange High.
Yeah, and your sister went to Chapman.
My sister did go to Chapman.
I answered the door to get UPS today in just boxers, and I never do that. You know, like I'm always like wearing a shirt and shorts and shit. I just didn't give a fuck. I'm just like, yeah, that's it. This is me. I don't give a fuck. Let me sign for this. Get out of here.
Really? I do that all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah, all the time. I'm like, I'm home. I don't care what I
You
look
don't have
like.
roommates? Oh,
No,
damn.
She doesn't live in Los Angeles where it's
Damn.
$5,000.
I don't have roommates.
But you're like an adult. Like you're full grown. You know?
Yeah, it's dope not to have roommates.
Yeah, I could never have roommates ever
I like
again.
having roommates.
Roommate-
I hate them, but it's nice to like come home and know that there's other people there.
Roommates are good for till a certain age, and then you start having some really bad experiences with roommates, and then there's that one that you're like, I'm never having a
Well,
fucking
yeah.
roommate.
Well, yeah, because
I barely like when I start dating a girl, I barely let them even come to my house because I don't want that 30-day shit. Like, oh, they've been here for 30 days, they live here now, and you're like, I've been in that situation before where you break up with someone, and you're like, I live here now. I'm like, no, you were just my girlfriend staying here. She's like, I don't care. I've been here for more than 30 days.
oh,
And
shit.
that
That's
shit is
terrifying.
real.
Oh yeah, I've been through that for sure.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, that's the worst.
No bueno.
Well, I have that one roommate. He's way older than everyone else, and this is the thing about him is he is a beta masking as an alpha. And it's like, just because you're old doesn't mean this is your home.
Does he pay most of the bills and shit?
No, we all pay the same amount.
It's not his house. He's just
It's-
an equal renter.
He's been living there the longest, but that's only because everyone else has moved out because of him.
Yeah, well, he's
Except
there
for
to
me.
He's there to help you guys become somebody.
He kind of, yeah, maybe he's trying to like shape me into a better
Maybe.
person.
He's like, you want to be me?
Just like,
Well, it's not just that.
Well,
Wow.
Tommy?
Hey, some dudes do that shit though. They'll get a big house, and then they'll just have girls be roommates to try to hook up with them or their friends.
Is that
Yeah.
what should I
That's
do
some
that?
fucking crazy shit.
I have like 3 extra bedrooms.
Shut the fuck up,
Pete's,
dude.
Pete's let me stay at his. Pete's let me stay at his place, and he wasn't creepy or anything.
oh, he was
Not at
probably,
all.
he probably passed out.
I think that I remember.
These days, you can't. I'm scared.
I think that we should acknowledge good guys like Pete. You know, we're bringing a
Thanks.
lot of people down. We should rise up the ones who aren't being gross.
Yeah, I agree with
What
Pete though.
about George?
Nowadays, you have no idea what's going on. Like, I am
Fuck
so
no.
happy nowadays that I have a security system in my house. So when shit goes down, I'll be like, well, check officer camera 1, camera 2, camera 3.
That's creepy. You have cameras in your home?
I have 3 cameras in my
That
house.
is so
Front
creepy.
door, back door, and the rat cam in my
No,
kitchen.
That's bad.
you still have the
Front
rat
door and
cam?
back door are both in the bedroom.
Huh? Yeah. Front door, the back bedroom, back door. No, I have a rat cam in my kitchen because I've had so many rat problems in the past. And now I'm so paranoid that I have rats still that I want to make sure. So I have a camera that's just recording my kitchen floor. And so the second I see something on that ruins my day.
Is there like a sensor that goes off? Like, how do you
Yeah,
watch
I get
it?
text notifications.
Yeah?
Yeah, it says, hey, there's a rat in your kitchen. That's one bad thing about living in Los Angeles, man. Rats and fucking pet. Like, we didn't have this shit in Ohio. We didn't have fucking rats. Look, we might have had a mouse in the garage or something like that, but we didn't have big. Do you guys have rats and animals and shit
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. We have rats, raccoons, beavers.
Raccoons?
You have beavers in your house?
I saw cockroaches yesterday, and that freaked me out. We don't have those like running around the streets.
Where
like
do you live?
Toronto.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Toronto's amazing.
I've never been there.
Toronto, the coolest thing about Toronto is, you know, like, it's building so fast. There's so much money in Toronto. Like the cranes that make skyscrapers, there's only like 20 or 30 of them or something like that in the whole world. And like
Really?
75% of them right now are in Toronto. And if you go
Damn.
downtown, it's just skyscraper after skyscraper.
Yeah.
It almost looks fake. It almost looks like you're going to, like, if you were to go in one of these buildings, it would just be like hollow, like North Korea style or something like that. They're just trying to prove something.
Just a
Oh
facade.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's all the like foreign investors. Everyone that lives there can't afford to purchase anything.
Chinese people, my
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. yes,
Yes.
your people.
Steve Lee, back from the
Hey.
stage. How's the audience in there? Is it-
They don't. It's weird when I got up. They don't. They don't laugh at my disabled jokes. Like That's bad.
Oh,
It's not
no.
funny anymore. It's
Yeah.
2018, man.
Yeah, they go like, ooh, like what the fuck?
Wow.
I know.
That's interesting.
And
I never
I-
even thought about that.
And it's funny. I asked them, "Hey, are you guys here for Deathsquad?" Like they've never heard of Deathsquad before. Like, what's going on?
Dude, this is Pasadena. Sometimes it's
okay.
people just walking in to see any comedy show.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I
Is there people in the audience? Is there a
Yeah,
crowd?
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
And then once after a while they warmed up, they're okay.
Yeah.
But I'm so upset that people can't laugh at disability anymore. Like, what the fuck?
How you like?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I make that joke. It's okay. Like, you know
it's
what I mean?
super white out here. Pasadena's super white, and
Yeah.
people are scared to laugh, man. They're gonna get like recorded
Yeah.
laughing at something, and they'll be
Yeah.
on fucking CNN tomorrow. Life's over.
It is true, man. I mean, the world is getting more and more nerfed that people don't even want to laugh at that just because they'd be judged at laughing at disability jokes. You might have a huge hill coming your way, and you don't have a little
Yeah,
ramp
it's gonna
or
be hard
anything.
to climb.
Yeah, you don't got a ramp or anything. No, like you might just start getting to like racist Asian material. That's still good.
That always works.
Yeah, it always
that
works.
always works.
Why aren't there enough cranes for skyscrapers?
Because they're
I
super
think his
big and
stats
super
are a
expensive.
little off.
Well, no, this is like
There's more than 30.
this is
Yeah,
stats.
there's two at the
There's
store.
stats that this is stats that a radio station gave me when I was there.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't make
Okay.
I didn't make
I'm
this
sure.
shit up.
I'm sure the 75% part could be right.
Yeah.
I think
There's
Brian
way
is,
more than 30.
Brian,
Okay, sorry to check the facts. Sorry.
No.
Brian is
Get
in
it
this
on,
business.
Snopes it.
I'm gonna buy crane in 10 years.
No, but the whole idea of what I was saying though is that the majority of them are in Toronto. So it doesn't. I don't know how many there are, but supposedly that's what this radio station is saying is the majority of them.
Because
in
it
the
used
room.
to be in China. Because I was working in China for a few years, and it was all like everywhere is construction, and people are building houses, but after they're completed, they're ghost town.
Right.
That's what I heard. No one lives there.
Yeah, because one thing is because once
Cheap
people
Chinese, steel.
they still treat this like a new car, but once people are living in there, the value drop. I'm like, it's kind of weird to us.
That is weird.
Yeah, it is weird to us.
It's like depreciates the second it's built.
Because what happened is most of those rich people, half of them are like they used to be like really poor, living in the countryside, and they got rich really fast.
Right.
Like
How did
within
they get rich?
Because
probably
Government?
corruption.
Okay.
Something like that. Killing, or not killing people, but like corruption. They have connection with people who work close.
Stealing
to
American patents.
Some of that,
making
maybe.
knockoff shit.
So I got the most up to date numbers, guys,
The crane.
of cranes, and I'm not that far off. Like you
30?
think? No, I'm not, I'm saying I'm not that far off because you're thinking like, oh, there's thousands of cranes and shit like
yeah,
that, right?
I kind of was
All right.
thinking that.
So, hold on. Let me. God damn it! It just went fucking away. What's that? Is it a good crowd in there? Ah, Steve, it's a good crowd in
All
there.
right.
When you Dean Del Rey just came from the sniper corner and said it was.
Did you do any handicap jokes? No.
Dean, you working out or what, dude? You got the short sleeve shirts on lately. I've noticed that, dude. You're like, oh, look at my arms.
Dude, he's like on the same diet as me pretty much, but he's doing it for diabetes and I'm not.
I mean, not that you know of.
No. Yeah, anti-foot tingle. Okay, so LA has the second highest number of cranes.
Okay.
In the U.S., though, it says. Let's see what else they say. Seattle boosts more cranes than Los Angeles to a new count, blah, blah, blah. Of course, no U.S. city comes close to rivaling the amount of major construction now occurring in Toronto, where an astonishing 72 cranes are aiding to a condo boom that's produced more than 90,000 units in just 4 years.
Yeah, it's insane right now.
How many do we have in LA?
LA has 36.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. We got two of them right across the street at the store.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Living the dream.
So yeah, Toronto's badass, and Toronto is, if I had to move to Canada, probably where I'd move. Even though I like how Vancouver is a little bit more hippie, more San Francisco style, but Toronto's more like a clean Los Angeles or a clean New York. George, you can't go there, right?
No, I can't go until I get my what's that shit called? my file sponge.
Felony expunged?
Felony sponge, yeah.
Was that 7 years or something like that?
It's been over 7 years, too, so I don't know.
I thought it was 7 years.
I hope so.
Let me know. I'll go to court with you.
No,
yeah, because I know people
I definitely want to go
I
to
need to get
Toronto.
mine. I can't go either.
Because you figure all this construction, there's going to be Mexicans out there.
Yeah.
Is there? Or who's
that's
doing that
okay.
construction?
Who's on stage, by the way, right now? Does anyone have any idea? No.
I don't know. Is it
Okay.
Allie?
It's probably Brendan.
Josh Martin.
Allie, I think.
I think it's Allie.
Does anyone have a lineup?
Yeah. You have the lineup, Brian?
I took a photo.
Okay. Pete, why don't you keep the podcast going? I'm going to figure out who's going.
Okie dokie.
So in Toronto, we actually we have like a lot of immigrants. Obviously, people know that a lot of people come to Canada and
My
Toronto.
people.
Yes, your people. And I wonder how many times I can get you to say "my people" during this podcast.
Are you building railroads or something?
Oh, maybe it's maybe a secret one. But yeah, we actually don't call them immigrants. We call them newcomers.
What?
So that's their thing. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Canada's so PC.
I can't say that. Hey, we're all newcomers.
I mean, I like it.
Okay, how many years is new?
Sorry.
What is not
question.
newcomer anymore?
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's a
I don't
valid-
know. I don't.
You got to say
We
A
just
more.
call them newcomers until they like get their citizenship and then they're.
But they come
Canadian,
in
so-
legally to get their citizenship, right? They don't just pour over the border like they don't swim from fucking China and just show
We
up
have-
illegally.
We do have refugees and stuff that
No
come,
way.
but yeah.
Refugees.
Damn.
Oh yeah, because Trump is kicking out all these refugees, and they actually
Canada will take them?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Wow.
They're
Yep.
soft as fuck up there.
Wait, newcomers? Rybian,
What?
we just learned something about Canada.
What?
They call their immigrants newcomers.
They don't got wetbacks. They got new backs.
Oh, weird. Oh, you found. Dude, this is sweet. Thanks, Pete.
Told you, racism's still funny.
So this is a product that must only be about where you're from, because they have the old blues at every gas station that looks just like a regular cigarette. These are
Disposables.
these are like these oval ones, and I've been looking for this every time I go to a gas station. I've been looking for it. No one has these. Thanks a lot.
What
buddy.
is
No
it?
problem.
Cigarette?
It's
Nicotine stick.
yeah, it's like one of those vape, cigarette things. But this one hits so good, and it was such a nice little shape, like an oval. The one that everyone smokes right now, what is it called? A Jew?
A jewel.
Yeah, the jewel.
The Jew one?
Get the fuck out of here.
The Jew one's like a little Apple remote. I lose it more than an Apple remote. It's like half the
And
size
it's
of an Apple
square.
remote.
It's weird to put your
Yeah.
mouth and hit.
Yeah, it's like you're sucking
There's edges.
Optimus Prime's dick
Yeah,
or
like
something.
a Lego.
Yeah.
Are people not ashamed to vape here? Because in Toronto, it's like they're secret vapors.
Nah, over
Well,
here,
vaping is kind of terrible, but like these things are just trying to get us from killing ourselves with cigarettes. So it's kinda
My
like,
personal thing is I hate vaping. I hate people that vape. It drives me crazy. I want to slap them. But I always like the smell of it. I just hate looking at it. I hate people doing it. I don't know. It's just gay. Gay with a G-H-A-Y.
it is weird when like someone's holding this device and they're looking at you sucking on it.
blowing giant clouds.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's
like
weird.
it's like attention whorish to me.
It
right?
is.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like you don't need that much smoke. You're doing it because you want that much smoke because you want to like act like you're fucking flying or something weirdo.
But I respect it kind of. Like I saw this bitch doing it in the nail salon. I was like, damn. I wish I had vaping
Yeah,
in the
but
nail
it-
salon.
yeah,
That's just being a
confidence.
dick.
Yeah,
If you're doing it in like in a public
That's
spot, it's kind of a
exactly.
dick move.
I was kind of like, damn.
Somebody did it
Get
at the
it.
strip club, and I was like, why does it smell like fucking cotton candy in here?
Yeah, I kind of like the smell though. Like I've never hated the smell.
I hate it.
I like it when it's like, oh, this is strawberry cream and crunch or whatever.
After a while, it smells like a burnt Twizzler.
It reminds me of the dentist.
It kinda does, too,
yeah,
the
like
smell.
all the crap that like I've had lots of dental work done. I've actually had like double jaw surgery.
Oh shit.
And like they always use flavored stuff, so it's all like artificial, like cherry bubble gum. Like so, I hate the smell of it.
Yeah, I could see it like tasting like fluoride, kind of. Yeah.
I've always gone to like a dentist that we know in the family that it's like, all right, look, for the shop opens at 10, so you got to be there by 6.
No.
I love that.
No.
And it's crazy because like I get it done by people that are working on it. It's like, all right, let me Google it, let me YouTube this, and I was like, what the fuck, dog?
No.
Yeah, but like then like I got hooked up. Like I told him, look, tell the fucking dentist, I'll give him $500 under the table on top of whatever. Just I want it done, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay 10 G's. I'll give up 3 G's. What's up?
Yeah.
And they do it. It's crazy.
Oh,
Can I
really?
get his number?
Scared.
Huh?
You got the guy's number?
Yeah. It's some crazy shit.
Dude, that's cool.
Sorry, it was
I
just
went to-
dentist. Like,
I fucking so sick of the dentist.
I'm scared of them.
I've had more dental work than I like. I've also my whole life. Like I was in a car accident when I was like in 3rd grade. Knocked my 2 front teeth out.
Third
like,
grade?
and so like half of them are front teeth are fake, and then they've fallen out at jobs. Like I'll be at lunch break where I was working at Ticketmaster, where like my whole job was going, thank you for calling Ticketmaster, where American Express is the preferred method of payment. This call may be monitored for quality assurance purposes by a supervisor. This is Brian speaking. How can I help you? Over and over again, like all day.
Do you still work there? That's
No.
pretty fluid.
No, it's just so carved into my head. And then one time I was like on my break, I was opening up a sweet and sour sauce packet. And my tooth flies off,
No.
and I go to my boss. I'm like, boss, I can't work. My tooth is falling. And he goes, no, you have to work. And so I had to do the rest of the day. Go, thank you for calling Ticketmaster. Then my boss is like, no, you got to go home. There's no. I mean, you sound like you can't do that.
You ever do that on stage?
No.
I hate to ask that question, but that's a really funny
Yeah.
story.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I also used to trip on acid because that's how boring and monotonous the job was, that you could actually just trip on acid and do the job perfect, because all you have to do is go say that saying that it's memorized, and then go 3 tickets, this, what's your credit card number, done, next. It's like it was just like simple as shit. So I would go there on acid all the time.
Why didn't they have
Horrible
a
job.
robot just like
Now they
replace?
Well, this
you
was
guys?
this is before robots. I don't even think there was internet back
They had a
then.
human robot on acid.
I'm an old man, girl.
I can't wait till robots are on acid. That sounds like a fun time.
Robots
No,
on
that
acid
so
sounds great.
scary.
It's one of my favorite bands.
Calling
Robots on
in late to work.
It was cool though working at Ticketmaster, because they would always give you tickets when they knew the show was like, oh, well, we have like 100 extra tickets, so you guys, here's 100 tickets for tonight's show when you get off work. So
Oh,
it was
yeah?
every night we're going to a different show. Lollapalooza was cool and shit.
You'd be in the lot trading them for acid.
What? Yeah.
Have you heard robot do podcasts now?
Yeah.
Robot do call center stuff, and people can't tell
Tell
the
the
difference.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck? Seriously.
I can. Fuck that shit. I love when telemarketers call me. I fuck with them hard.
Have you guys noticed it's been
It's all the
horrible
time.
recently?
It has.
Not only has it been so bad to your phones even saying scam likely, and you're like, what? How is that happening? But I think today it was the most I've ever had. I had 9 phone calls. I answered 0 of them because I never answer my phone. I then cross Google every single one of the numbers and go, where is this from? What is this from? And all of them were like fucking like fake IRS, fake this, fake trying to get money, all scam artists.
Yep.
Okay, I get solar panels every fucking day.
Solar panels.
Like
Yeah.
they think that I'm a homeowner for some reason, and that I want solar panels, and I'm like, I don't have a home. I don't even have a place to put solar panels. Please stop calling me, asking me about these fucking solar panels.
You gotta start fucking with them. You gotta be like, look, I live in the garage right now, but my mom's sick.
Yeah,
Like, hit me up in 2 years. Can you?
that's a good idea.
Yeah, write it down, please, because like she knows I'm trying to kill her now. She's like, hey, you trying to get solar panels for the house, bitch?
Yeah.
I would do
amazing.
something crazy like that.
George, do you write your jokes in your phone? Is that like if you think of a new idea? Or
I do that. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be coked the fuck out and I'll come with some shit. And I'll be like, what the fuck? I would never think about this ever. So I write it down.
Really
try to,
fast.
or do any of you guys have a recent one where you wrote down and you can't figure out what the fuck
I do.
you're talking about? Like I have one that I wrote 3 of them, and one is what? I don't even know what this is. I don't even want to say
Yeah, I got a fucked up one. It was. I was like, USA is not in the World Cup. That's sad. We feed the countries that are.
that. I wrote, which is worse?
That's some American shit, dude. You should have posted that for 4th of July.
That's some right. It's like,
Yeah.
how in the fuck are the countries that we feed in there?
I wrote.
They're well fed.
I wrote, ever notice that you only like wet spots, like the wet spots of animals, like their mouth or their eyes?
That's
like
you.
you never like dogs' elbows, you know?
You're gonna have to edit this podcast.
Yeah, they're
You
actually.
don't want that out there.
I wrote, how bored were the people who created the limbo? Like that stick game?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
It's actually like a pretty ass sexy game in other countries. Like motherfuckers do with bikinis on and You get to fuck if you go low.
Yeah.
That's
It gets
think about it. Whoever wins that motherfucker gets to
dicks
fuck.
hard.
Yeah.
Limbo gets dicks hard. Wow.
I have a note about developing a. I shouldn't even say this on a podcast. I'm just gonna steal my idea. You owe me 10%.
Yeah, probably not do it if you think it's actually like these are things that you actually read and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
was I
Okay, I'm
on?
not gonna tell you this one then.
All right.
Okay, maybe I have one. This one isn't. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know where I was going with it. So I just wrote, "My gay friend has made me come more than any straight man."
Oh.
Well, he's probably better with his mouth.
I
and
usually
shit.
get up in the morning and delete them.
He's probably a good oral
You
sex
do?
guy.
I
Yeah.
think I was just trying to go in the way that, like, he treats women in a way that maybe straight guys don't, and that's like. But I don't know where I was going with that.
I mean, like aesthetically speaking, maybe like that could make me.
Honestly, gay guys have made guys like me get a lot more pussy.
Well, there
'Cause
you
they're
go.
like-
Yeah.
They're used to so much softness. Girls like, oh my god, shit, you know how to use a hammer and a screwdriver.
What?
You can change the brakes. Hey, am I lying though, Pete? Like shit like that gets you pussy. Being able to change brakes.
Yeah.
What are you saying? That I act gay to get pussy?
No.
I
That like you gotta.
No, for sure,
You got
sure.
dog. If
There's always girls around you getting naked, changing clothes, being
Nah.
like, oh yeah, whatever, blah blah
nah,
blah.
they're like, hey, put up
Oh.
these shelves.
Yeah.
Put up
yeah.
these shelves?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the opposite of what
Like,
you're saying.
like the shit
Yeah.
that like.
No, you know what?
I don't
like I said,
honestly
I don't
wanna
respond
do.
to shit. I'm scared.
No.
But like.
I don't want to build your shelf. I don't want to.
Really?
I
mean,
mean,
like, what about
I
like?
do.
Right.
But like people are like, hey, I want to come over and go swimming, and I'm like, I don't know.
No one wants
You
to
build-
build
Yeah,
a shelf,
Hey,
okay?
Sarah, he builds fucking squirrel traps.
I know. I
I
so
built
see this
catapults.
shit.
This
And,
motherfucker builds shit every other week, but you won't build some shelves.
well, I think it's a trap.
It's not a trap.
So bitches need shelves
Hey,
built.
bitches, if
I'm
you
like,
need shelves
bitches-
built, hit me up. I'll stop by, okay? If it's not a
Yes.
trap, I will build your fucking shelf.
Yeah, like for
Don't even
sure.
trip.
For sure, that type of shit, I don't want to fucking do. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like, I don't like. It
Yeah,
is
but
what
then
it
also, I don't want to, like, this has happened to me before, where I get trapped into being the guy that's just called over to build shelves.
is. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
not me,
yeah.
dude. I'm not the fucking handyman.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
later,
yeah,
at the
no.
end
Don't
of the day,
hit me up on
later,
TaskRabbit.
But later.
yeah, you gotta like that shit
See,
used
but
to
I'm not
happen to me.
aggressive because
gotta
all this fucking
ration
Me
it
Too
out.
shit.
No,
Ask Allie.
at
I'm
the
not
end of the-
aggressive. I got a spare room with fucking extra bathroom.
not-
I
Pete's
don't
a
even.
sweet angel.
You
Yeah.
see,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
okay.
He
Look,
is.
you can still be a sweet angel, and like, what if the girl works at Target or something? Like, look, I build those motherfuckers.
Hey,
up.
listen, I always
But I
go
need
through the
some,
Del
like,
Taco drive-through, and I'm like, I could just have this girl if I wanted. She works at Del Taco drive-through.
Yeah,
Pete,
but I-
you're a catch.
I do
Oh,
that.
thanks.
I do that at Dollar
He
Tree.
cooks.
Meaning
And he
someone
builds
will
shelves.
catch something from you.
Yeah,
Yeah, and catch and release.
I walk into every Dollar Tree and like just pull out $200, and the girls are like, "What the fuck? He can buy half this store."
Damn, I gotta go to Dollar Tree with you.
Hey, $200 at Dollar Tree
Dude.
is Christmas.
I
for
think
the
you.
family.
I think at that point you bought the franchise.
Oh yeah, I'm a stockholder.
I love the fucking Dollar Tree. Yeah.
It's also good for cleaning supplies because that shit ain't tested, so
Mm-hmm.
it strips the paint and shit.
So wait, what do you spend $200 on at the Dollar Tree?
Like I'll buy like
Bleach?
3 whores.
no,
Pregnant or no?
I'm fucked up, but like I used to buy my cats like I have 3 cats and a
At the
dog,
dollar store?
and I buy them food and they weren't eating it. These motherfuckers were like, nah, fuck this shit, and I buy them food from Dollar Tree, and they fucking love that shit.
Yeah, because it's like crack, probably. to
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
And it's just like I was like, fuck it. So I just go there and I stock up.
I tried to switch my cats to like grain-free, healthy cat food, and they're like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't want none. Give
For
me the cat
reals.
chow.
I love how you're like, I take out $200, and all the ladies, but then I imagine you with these bags of cat
Yeah,
food, and like,
for real.
oh yeah, the ladies.
That's
are
what chicks
really,
are into.
really- yeah.
And they're like, wow,
Bitches
you
love
really take
cats.
care of your cats.
I go to the grocery store and fill my cart up with like vegetables and like cat toys and stuff, and girls are like, oh hey.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And Mountain
Really?
Dews.
I don't want to run bits on you. Yeah,
I've heard some-
Mountain Dews, five
I've-
at a time.
I've heard somebody said they're $1 condom in the dollar store.
I don't even use condoms.
Do you-
I wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
Attaboy.
Would you even trust that shit?
I mean, it's that I guess if I'm in a
they
gym,
have, they have pregnancy tests there too. So it's like,
you know,
or if you're about to get jammed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust any dollar store.
No,
better than
contraception.
you
nothing.
really would, Sarah. Like, say you're with this hot ass guy.
It's better than nothing.
And you're in Vegas, and you're in the room.
Vegas, did I meet him in Vegas?
And
How
he's-
did we get to that
You
point?
mean
Yeah, but you're. And the weird part is you're
Did
in
you
Vegas.
go there together? That's a different story.
Yeah,
She's
no.
sitting, like at the craps table.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to my
Yeah.
room. Nah.
Craps table?
You're in Vegas, and it's Brad Pitt, and you guys are at a fucking party.
Okay, well, now he's throwing Brad Pitt out there.
Okay,
That's a
yeah,
different
exactly.
story.
even
I'm
need
not
a
using
condom.
the dollar store condom with Brad Pitt, if that's the question.
Exactly.
Switch with Allie so you can switch the camera.
No, if it's Brad Pitt, you don't use a dollar store
Yeah.
condom.
If he's got a $10 million dick, you don't need a dollar condom.
Yeah,
So I'm going to
But-
go next. And so you might
it
need to go like
does seem.
15 minutes.
It's a hard one.
Okay, so you know what stage 2 is?
I'm deep into this me fucking Brad Pitt scenario.
Yeah, why would
so-
you even bring condoms into the equation if Brad Pitt? is
Because
gonna
what if
fuck
Brad
you?
tells you, like, hey, man, I've
Wait,
been
I'm
out
not familiar
here,
with this new thing.
and I already fucked like 5 girls without a condom.
Then I use
Yep.
the dollar store
Three
condom.
No, I don't give a
Across the
fuck.
box. I'll look there.
I'll
and figure
catch
it.
it. Whatever he
1, 2,
has,
3,
I
4.
want.
You got.
Yeah, if you're in
And if
any-
I'm wearing a condom, poking a hole in it. You betcha. You betcha.
I don't know if I'm poking a hole in the condom because I don't know if I want to deal with Angelina then if I get.
I don't
You-
give a
Yeah.
fuck.
It seems scary.
A question: Do you like say we had sex and you gave me a
All right.
disease?
Yeah.
Like, could
Yeah.
I sue you for that? Is there any like suing involved in this shit
Well,
now?
I feel like you could maybe sue me,
I think
right?
I've
For
heard-
what?
Didn't
Okay,
that happen
okay.
to Usher?
No, because
if
go
I
ahead.
if I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard you have to announce it first. If it was something serious,
Say okay.
yeah, you have to
Herpes.
tell him something.
Like right off the bat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. If
interesting.
you don't
Wow.
announce it, I think there's some kind of felony in it.
No.
What are you locked up for? Damn. I gave 3 bitches herpes. They
No,
gave me
I
3
mean,
strikes.
well, okay. I'm talking about like maybe AIDS, like that kind of thing.
Oh,
but maybe
come on.
not
Just
like something
AIDS.
minor.
And the other shit is horrible too.
Well, okay.
You gotta announce if you have a cold. To hook up.
Yeah, you're like, oh, by the way, just right off the bat. I mean, honestly, nobody's announcing it.
One time, I hooked up with a guy, and surprise, and he asked me afterwards if he needs to be tested because he thought that my razor bumps were like herpes, I guess, and I was like, oh, you've just never seen a woman who's Russian.
With Dollar Tree razors.
Yeah, I got that horse hair.
It's always the worst too when you're like, why is my mic so loud? Is it way louder than yours?
No, we're
Is that
getting
a
your
headphone
headphones
thing?
are up.
Oh, it's
You got the Beats
it's the
by Dre.
headphone.
Oh, shit.
Anyways, let me turn this headphone down.
You sound great.
But what were you going to
Oh,
say?
thank you. That's
about
my
the-
podcast
about this-
voice. Oh, you get a chick. She's like, oh, it's a razor burn. You're like, is it?
Yeah. Well, I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
I get such bad. I want to just make enough money to laser off all of the hair on my body.
I
No
don't
more
think that's
toe
that much
hair.
money.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I
not.
think
It's
you're
not
right.
that much
I
money.
think it's like,
Like
mean,
I sell it on Groupon all the time.
Yeah, I
and
don't-
wanna get.
Start a
I'm always like,
GoFundMe.
oh, could I do this?
Yeah.
But I don't trust a Groupon. I'm not doing a Groupon
No, but if you go to a
laser.
professional place with a fucking good
no, but
reputation.
yeah, I think you
That's
could
what I
do
want.
it probably for like, I don't know, like
Wherever-
what, 1,000?
You know,
More?
I know friends like their wives like do waxing and stuff, and they're like, oh, I'm like, I don't think I want your wife all up in my business.
I want to go to wherever.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
would
oh
be
yeah, I
it.
appreciate the offer. My nose hairs do need done, but
Like,
I can get other stuff done.
Dude, yeah, I think I'm gonna call Brad's wife, man. I'm just gonna get cleaned up a little
Oh,
bit.
Brad Pitt again. You're
Yeah.
all stuck on Brad.
I'm
Yeah.
getting a
I
mustache.
didn't know Angelina
now.
does.
She
You're
does.
getting a mustache wax?
I'm getting a no. I'm starting to develop a mustache.
Wax that shit.
But I don't want to wax it.
Bleach
I
it,
want to
I mean-
laser it. I want to
Oh, yeah,
laser
yeah.
all
Yeah,
everything.
it'll probably cost you like $200.
Okay, but I'm working at a wings place right now.
Okay, well, it's like 3 sessions, so it's like $60 a piece. They'll break it up.
You can finance.
I mean,
your
I'll wax it
mustache
for you
later.
for free. Like anytime you want to come to my place, I will wax your mustache for free.
And then build
I
yourself.
have waxing strips in my house.
Okay. And I need to do my
What?
happy trail.
You're
I've
like,
posted it on Facebook so many times, like free mustache waxes. If you got a mustache and you're a chick, stop by. It's
That's a
fucking
creepy
gone.
invite.
Well, I mean, you don't need a mustache.
No, he's not
If
wrong.
you're a chick, you don't need a mustache.
I
I'm not
also-
trying to hook up with you. I'm just saying, like, I just want to get rid of it so
Providing
someone
you
else
a-
wants to hook up with you.
So other girls
That's
at the bar be
nice.
like, yeah, this guy Pete saved me, bitch.
Hey, man. I mean, I got good reviews from Allie.
Dude, by the time you get to Pete's house, you could have figured out a different plan.
See, that's how it is. My house is too far away, too.
Yeah, by the time I get there, I'm like, you know what? I've really grown to like my mustache.
Thanks, Allie.
I used to have a mustache. That shit sucks.
You used to have hair, too.
Yeah, I used to have
How
hair.
was that?
I mean, having hair is cool. I played high school football, and they were kind of like, "Hey, dog, we shave our heads." So I was like, "Oh, fuck it." I just stayed with it, you know.
That's what happened?
That's
You
what
have
happened.
football
Well,
team mentality still?
So you're not really bald. Like, you have a full head of hair.
I
If
have
you
a
wanted to
full
right
head-
now, you just rock it out.
Fuck
Long
I
yeah.
can
ass
tell he has
fucking-
a full head
Yeah.
of hair. If you look at his hairline, it's
Full.
full.
Yeah, I just.
I can't picture you
Bad
with
lighting
hair.
here.
You
Wow.
look sketchy as fuck with
No,
hair.
he wouldn't.
Wow.
Is your son? Is it like your son's
Just
like
like-
curly?
yeah.
It's like curly. Like his son has like a hipster cut and curls.
Do you have a picture for reference?
I
So I could either confirm that you look sketchy or not?
If I knew how to fuck with Red Band's computer without open chatterbait, I would look for a picture. But
I have like old pictures of me as a kid with hair.
so many tabs.
Hold on, I have one of me like in 9th grade. Last time I had
I
hair.
can't zoom in. You're going to have to bring it up to the camera.
Right here.
Or give it to me.
Oh, you showed me. Okay. Here's the thing.
Can I see
White
this for the
girl
camera?
getter right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Allie?
There was this
Can I see
guy.
that for the camera here?
There was this guy, Marcelo, and I had such
Marcelo.
Marcelo, and I had such a
Look at him.
crush on
Wait.
him, and that's what his hair looked like.
Whoa.
Who's the
Yeah.
chick?
That's April San Roman.
Shout out to April.
Oh my God, are you
Yeah.
in matching outfits?
Yeah, it's
Were you a
Cindy Hawkins.
hipster?
Fuck.
There wasn't a thing called hipster back
American
then.
flags behind you? Look at
I was a
that.
Mexican with a Mexican with parents.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You
No,
got
it was
the
Orange
cute
High
look.
School.
I love
Yeah,
this.
that's crazy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love this so much.
Thank.
It
Yeah,
makes me so happy.
I don't know. Hair's not in my look and shit. Like I don't.
Hair is not part of his.
I mean, you look
brand.
good bald, August.
Yeah, I'm doing cool bald.
Bald is fun.
Yeah, it grows out sometimes. I look weird.
But don't you like to know that if you wanted to, you could?
Yeah, but it sucks because when it grows out, it really itches because I've never had it.
Yeah.
So my scalp is like, what the fuck, dude?
And then there's that like
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
growth period where it's just spiky and you look like
Yeah.
you're twacked out like fully.
Yeah, the longest I had hair, I was in prison this last time. They gave us 60 days in the hole, and you get no razors.
No.
Yeah.
60
So for,
days?
Yeah, I did 60 days. and
How did
then
you spend your time? Like, how did you pass the time?
I fucking every week they give you a new magazine, and you would read the dates, the publisher, anything and everything in that. I don't know. You get a little cuckoo, but not crazy. There's other people next to you in cells too, and you just
Yeah.
lay on the floor and you talk to each other to the bottom.
That's so cute. That's kind of cute.
No,
though.
it ain't, because like
You're just
You
like
ain't never
talking to
been
your
there.
boys.
It
like,
ain't that cute.
guys.
It does not sound cute to me. It sounds stressful as fuck.
Hell yeah. I got staff in there pissed me off because they only give you one bar of soap the whole week, and I was using that bar of soap to clean the floor and everything, and then I think I got bit
You
by
got a
a
staph infection
Yeah,
in the hole.
yeah, so I got bit by something and I scratched the shit out of my side right here and it got infected. And I remember just one night I fucking wake up and I'm fucking sweaty and there's a big ass blister on my hip and
Oh.
there's a button you push and I was like if you push that button, it has to be a medical response, something huge, or they're gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
So I pushed the button. The guard's like, "What the fuck is going on?" I go, "Look, dog." Just like that, I go, "Hey, look, dog. If you guys want to fuck me up, but I need to get to the hospital. I got a huge infection on my side hip, and if fucking me up gets me there, I'd take the fuck up to make sure this shit's not bad." So these fuckers come in and they look. It's fucked up because you have to put your hands through a fucking little thing where you slide food in. Then they handcuff you. Then you have to stand. I'm standing up. These fuckers pull your pants down like if they're like gonna rape you and shit. Just boom.
Damn.
Because they think you're gonna piss or shit on them. So then they're like, if you do anything like that, we're gonna fuck you up. I'm like, why would I do that? And then they pull the flashlight on there, and they're just like, all right, fool, boom. And then they fucking had a nurse come in, and that bitch popped it. It was the worst pain ever.
No.
Oh.
This bitch
Wait.
came in and popped your bite.
Yeah.
There should
Oh,
be
hell
videos
no.
of that, like zip popping videos, but people in prison
Staff.
getting like staff.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would watch.
Oh no,
that.
And
I
then-
would not watch
Love
that.
This is the crazier shit. Like, so she was giving me antibiotics, and then like the third day, she was like, "It's not healing. And she grabbed the fucking Q-tip and sticks it all the way in there. She was like, yeah, you need stronger shit. And I was just like, fuck. But it's fucked up because it was the best time. Because I'm in there and I haven't seen another human or nothing. Like, that helped me. Just the interaction. Every 4 hours, she had to come in, check on it. And I was just like, oh, shit, I see it. And then everybody would be like, hey, dog, what does she smell like?
Really?
What were you in for, man? Like 3 years?
I did 3 years.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
When did you get out?
2010. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Still have some fucking crazy dreams, dude. What is that called? PTSD and shit?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'll wake up sometimes and be like, fucking, hey, it's going to kick off. And my kids are like, what the fuck you talking about? Hey, we're going to fucking doing a riot right now. And they're like,
the worst shit in
so
prison is when you're sleeping and you're having a dream and shit's cool and you wake up and it's that brick wall right beside you.
Nah.
You're like, oh, fuck, man. I was just having a good time with my friends and now, fuck.
I remember that would happen. I'd wake up like, oh, I got a spot tonight. And I'm like, oh, I don't.
No, I don't.
That's crazy.
That's so sad.
Nah, it's a blessing. You grow up, man. I grew up. Getting locked up this last time let me know you can get everything took away. And you got to man up. I realized I did what I did. I'll do the time. Cool, I'm done.
When'd you get out? 2010?
Yeah.
Do you keep in touch with anyone?
Yeah, I keep in touch with a lot of fools I was locked up with. Hell yeah.
Were there a lot of people in for the same thing?
Mostly everybody's in there for drugs, gang banging, stealing. The hugest thing about prison right now is everyone's in for like credit card fraud.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
I have a friend of a friend was talking about how he was doing a lot of time. He was going to a lot of places because he was like stealing from banks and stuff, robbing banks and a lot of fraud. And he was saying that everyone there is like in there for that. Like, there's so many people in there for jacking money.
Yeah, this guy that I met, excuse me, he was the smoothest I've ever seen as a frauder. You ever go to Coinstar?
Yeah.
And then it shoots you out a receipt?
Yeah.
Well, there's a ribbon on top of that Coinstar, and this ribbon the ribbon is what reads the code. The printout is just telling the machine what to give you money. So he would go to all the Coinstars and pretend he was the repair guy, take the ribbon, replace it with a fake one, and go home and just print receipts up all fucking day.
Whoa.
Imagine that.
That's wild. It's crazy because everything, is man-made. So that means that everything has a way of being like fucked with, and all you have to do is just show up, look confident, and then know what you're doing.
He brought the Coinstar out fucking jumpsuit.
I love
repair everything.
Wait, what would he do? He would
pretend to be a Coinstar repairman and then print out like fake receipts saying that he was like he got more money or like whatever. He would print out receipts saying that he put in like a bunch of money.
Yeah,
so then they're like okay.
$500 receipts all the time.
That's
and
pretty
just
smart,
collect.
man.
What a thrill.
He probably got like 300,000.
Damn.
Because he told me, he goes, I got greedy, dog, so I started doing it at casinos.
Oh, shit. Shit, that's how it starts. You start with a Coinstar here.
Exactly.
A Coinstar there at Ralph's.
What did he get for that?
He ended up getting 7 years. But
7
you do
years
halftime.
for 300?
300,000 probably. But, hey, dude, I would do
Still
that.
Still now halftime?
Yeah, it's
I thought they eliminated halftime.
No, it's halftime.
You ain't been in a while, man.
No, halftime is still there. It is because, like, everything's short right now. Like, if you get locked up right now and you get out, if you do something bad, they give you a 30-day violation. Now they only give you a 10-day violation, and you don't even go to prison. You stay in the county.
Wait, why? Because they're just so overcrowded?
They're so overcrowded. They don't have enough parole. It's fucking insane.
It's crazy.
Right now, prison's like Hollywood.
I went there last year for I was supposed to do 30 days of what's it called?
County time?
No, fucking cleaning up the side of the road. Community service.
Okay.
And the judge and my lawyer were like, hey, man, if you go over Labor Day weekend, they'll just kick you out immediately. You never need to stay. So I was like, yeah, man, I'll do that. And then I got there and my paperwork got fucked up. I was there fucking 2 weeks.
Damn.
And,
that would be upsetting.
And Central, downtown. And for 5 days, I was in Twin Towers in the fucking psych spot.
Twin Towers, no joke.
Because when I went in, they were asking me questions and I didn't know to deny everything. And then I drink and I was like, yeah. Like, how much? I was like, yeah, this and that. And they're like, okay. And then they put the note in my thing. I needed evaluated.
Wow.
So for so for 4 days, I'm in there with all these crazy motherfuckers.
Downtown? Is that where?
Yeah, in Twin Towers for the first couple days, and then they moved me to Central, which is right next door. It's right fucking there. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I want to tell the rest of the story.
I always have this question: what if I ended up in prison? Like,
you'd be cool, man. It's like
nobody would fuck with
the
me.
only way we'd fucking kill you is if you bought drugs and didn't pay for it. Besides that, your people protect you. And plus, they wouldn't even put you in the main line. They would put you in a disability special needs yard.
Really?
Yeah, but then you'd be locked up with tattletales, child molesters. Because it's
all the targets.
Wait, tattletales and molesters?
Yeah,
wait, what are
that's where they put people in
Snitches,
PCs.
right. Yeah, protect. But in prison, they call it special needs yards. It's for like, because in prison you can't be gay, tranny, any of that. You get killed.
So if you like,
So
a
you have-
comment, if they need to.
Yeah, so over there they put them with the snitches and like.
I think that's fair. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, and plus over there everyone's just out there. Where you would be, it would be like, there's no like, all the races hang out together. There's no politics, because once you do politics, they're like, all right, we got to go back to the main line because you don't need protection no more. And you're like, oh, and they don't do no politics there.
I'd be fucking terrified, man. I'd like become friends with a big bitch.
No, for a girl, it's different. You guys,
Fast.
you better.
Girls are just making crayons into
Hell
eyeliner,
no.
doing arts and crafts, French braiding each other's hair.
Sarah, you would get turned out probably. It happens. I had a friend.
Who said she ain't turned out already?
What do you mean turned out? Come back like a lesbian? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean either you'd be fighting all the time, or someone would take that pussy.
Oh my god, I love
Maybe
prison
I would just
lesbians.
give that pussy. Like if I'm in prison, I mean, maybe that's just what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Like you gotta
That's what I said.
survive.
Yeah, it happened to my friend. She was just like, I got sick and tired of fighting bitches for 2 years, and last year I just hooked up with a chick that I thought was pretty, and like, she's like, it's not like you're not allowed to have sex every day and all that. Because if you get caught having sex, then they separate you and all that. It's like, it's crazy. It's like being with someone in LA right now. Like you're on the side.
That's crazy.
Talk about credit card fraud.
Huh?
Talk about credit card fraud. That kind of people. I met a couple because I used to do some computer stuff, and I'm the people who never got caught. They're a lot of time they're Asians.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I can see that.
And because they're disciplined, so you get caught because you're out of the pattern.
Exactly.
So all of a sudden, like you're stealing too much.
Uh-huh.
The system find out, right?
Yeah.
Dude, this guy told me he just steal a couple penny or like 10 cents or 15 cents from the cashier. That he started that from the high school, right? Never ever got caught. So he moved up the ladder, right? Every job he will steal something, little bit. He bought like a BMW like every few years. You know what I mean? Like it's not like money that he can buy like a big house. But then he realized this little stupid thing is like it isn't worth it. So he actually went to school. He said like the only way to really make money is to become the system.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep. Like he got like a degree, you know, like accounting or buying, selling stocks. That's why, you know, like the system at the end are those white people, Wall Street type white people. They are scamming everybody. So you become that or you get caught.
Yeah. That's why I only sell drugs by my house so I can invest in the community.
Support local business.
All right, well, I think I'm up soon and I need a beer. Bye.
Live your truth.
Right.
Later, bro.
Bye. You guys.
Yeah.
You coming back, George? All right. If not, George
Hey, if anyone's
Perez.
watching this, will you just DM me really quick at not Allie Mac?
What, are you
Why are you
plugging
trying to-
yourself? What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if anyone's watching this because I look really good in this camera and no one.
I like how your microphone is kind of covering. It's covering.
Oh,
What about
your
this?
face.
Oh, there
How about
you
this
go.
one?
This is the one.
This is the one. It's
Just
better
someone-
lighting.
Just someone DM me on the Instagram. at
Yeah, take a
not
screenshot
Allie
of this
Mac.
for her so she can use it.
Yeah, because I look
She'll be like,
cute
"Oh,
as
yeah, check
shit.
me
I
out."
mean, bitch.
I mean,
Okay.
work it.
Oh, hey. I love cameras.
I think it's because of that lighting.
Yeah, the lighting.
It's better lighting this way.
Yeah, better lighting.
It seems
That
like
light
it.
over
Yeah,
there.
this lighting.
Am I the Ariana Grande of stand-up?
I don't know who that is.
What? What?
She's dating
Pete's
some guy
just-
from SNL.
Am I the Kylie Jenner of stand-up?
What's
I think
that?
so. Kylie Jenner, you know.
Pete's
She's
just,
one of the Kardashian peoples, right?
Oh yeah.
Pete's just trying to crush your dreams right now. He's like,
no, I
"Who's
just
that?"
don't know those people. I really don't. I really don't know. What is Ariana?
Am I the Guy Fieri
Grande a fucking?
of stand-up?
Is she a?
Yes.
Ariana Grande is a pop singer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all you need to know, really. I don't need to get into the whole.
I probably
thing.
heard it when I walk past
Oh.
places that are
In the
annoying.
Ubers, you've definitely heard.
No, I listen to headphones.
Oh, really?
You do?
Yeah.
You bring your own headphones?
Well, I mean, for me to get to the store, it's 30 minutes or so, and I'm not having it. Like if I'm leaving,
I respect that.
when I'm leaving my house at night, I'm trying to get in the mood to go out. I listen to my own shit. If the driver's like into it, and they're like, "Hey, connect your Pandora or whatever," then I'll fucking do it. If not, headphones it is. And I don't talk and who wouldn't love that? It's better than having an annoying guy in the back being like, man, my day was shitty. It's so hot.
I'm
Yeah.
so annoying in an Uber pool. I sing.
On the way home at like 2:30 is a different story.
Yeah. Once
I'm
you've
like,
had a
hey
couple.
man, my dad came from Italy. I'm just
Yeah.
telling life stories.
Bonding with Uber drivers.
Couple Mountain Dews and you're
I've met some
loose.
great people. Got some great recordings.
Yeah. I used to, because I didn't have a car for like 2 years, so I would just Uber everywhere. And some of the drivers were so creepy that I would record them, because I was like,
You should have to for like evidence.
yeah. So I would record them and then send them to my sisters and be like, this is his picture, this is what he's saying.
Yep, just in case.
Save
Dude.
me.
Yeah, there's some scary ass fucking drivers.
For sure.
What
'cause
would they
anyone
say?
can do it.
What
I
kind
don't
of
even
thing would
remember.
you say?
I had one that didn't say anything, but every once in a while, I was sitting in the back and he would just step on the brakes and turn all the way around and look at me like really slowly and didn't say anything and was taking like back streets, like weird back streets, like wasn't going the normal way and kept turning around and looking at me really slowly. It was like, this is the worst case scenario. I'm like, this is for sure how you end up dead. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I was like, what are you doing? Why do you keep turning around like that? Like, he was so scary.
I mean, I've had people drop me. I've told people to drop me off because I was worried about my situation. And not for fear that I was going to be like sexually assaulted or like whatever, but like just creepy people that were like probably had bad intentions, it seemed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe I was a little too buzzed and I was just like, whatever, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
I'll just get out and get another one.
I've definitely had a couple of like buzzed
And
drivers.
I'll totally profile people when I see their fucking picture.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
like,
I've
oh, no.
canceled.
There's-
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Or you'll see they're like a 4.7 or something. You're like, no, dude. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
my
quick.
fucking game.
I'm quick to cancel an Uber.
Quick to cancel.
Yeah.
Dude, I think she felt like we just canceled him. Did he just leave because he's an Uber driver?
We
Who?
walked an Uber driver.
He's a
Dude,
comic.
You want to know what happened
Yeah.
to my friend?
Put him on the
me.
mic.
She got in a fucking Uber, gets out of the Uber, normal transaction, whatever. Uber hits her up, and they're like, "Oh, we're charging you an $80 cleaning fee because you got the Uber muddy." But she's like, "I
What?
wasn't even in mud."
Yeah.
And like, I didn't have any evidence that like.
Oh, I have.
So now
I have
she takes pictures before.
I have
and
a
after.
friend who being scammed by Uber driver like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 3 figures, like 3 figures.
3 figures.
What?
Yeah, like hundreds. They scam him because of you gotta pay back this and that. So bullshit.
I've never heard anyone refer to hundreds as 3 figures.
Ha.
They scammed them for 3
I'm
figures.
from another country, so
I like that.
that's how we called it.
Who's on stage?
So Sam Tripoli, who told me he's going to be here at 11 o'clock,
Okay.
then told me he was running a little late. Still not here, so I just brought up Sarah. So Sarah's on stage right now, and I guess after Sarah, if Sam's not here, it's George, and then Sam. So we're just waiting for fucking Sam. He's just he's supposed to be here at 11 o'clock. So,
Okay.
but great audience, man. Fucking love that audience.
Yeah, they're fun.
Is Kate here?
No, not yet. No, I
Okay.
haven't seen her.
Cool.
So what I missed? What'd you guys talk about?
Jail.
Prison.
All the good stuff.
What happened if I go to prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned about what would happen.
Everyone said how nice I am and not,
Creepy.
aggressive and creepy.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Dude, sober Pete's where it's at, if you ask me.
Yeah, man, catch me before dark.
Yeah.
How about that?
Good seeing you, Steve. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, you can check out Steve Lee on Twitter. What's your Twitter address?
Steve Lee Comedy.
Steve Lee Comedy. Check Steve Lee out. Thank you, buddy.
Bye, Steve.
That was a great audience. I did a lot. I just winged it for the first like half of my set. I talked about how hot it was, how I was accidentally racist today at the grocery store by mistake. Like it was so
accidentally.
The heat will do that to you.
That's a double.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. I mean, it's pretty. I might start doing it on stage. But when I came out of the grocery store, it was so cold in the grocery store. I was just sitting there like, oh, this is like the best air conditioning in the world, you know. And then you go outside, and when that door opens, you just hit that heat wave of 100 and whatever. And immediately I go, Lord have mercy. And then I like dabbed my forehead while a black woman was coming in at the same
did
time.
It in that accent.
Yeah, I went, Lord have mercy.
Out loud.
And then a woman was, is that, but that's not racist. That's just me. Like that has no, like when I think of it, I don't think of it racist. I just think like, it's like a saying almost.
That's just you doing a really bad impression.
The most disturbing thing about that is that you walked out of the grocery store and said something out loud. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, it was
normally,
that hot.
If you're by yourself, you keep
that.
that to yourself. But then, yeah, I get if it's that hot, you're like, oh.
No, I mean, that's how strong that hit was. When you open that door, it's like, whoa. And I just went, Lord have mercy. To my girlfriend, I was like, Lord have mercy. And then I looked to the right, and a black woman was coming in right when I was
That's different. Your girlfriend was with you, so you had someone to talk to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If I walked out like by myself, like I do every day as a single guy from the grocery store, I'm just like, Lord have mercy. People would be like, what? Who the fuck is he even talking? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, absolutely. But it was right when she was coming in, so I was like, oh, man, I hope she didn't think I was like saying it to her.
See,
you know
I
what
think
I mean?
that you only think it's racist because you're racist.
No,
You're
because the
kind of-
voice I sound, it's kind
She
of like the
probably
old
think-
cartoons, like, oh, come here, Tom. Where's Jerry? You know, shit like that, whatever.
No, that
was a
it
bad
was
version of
much
it.
more racist when you said it.
Yeah, that was
time.
a way worse version of it.
Yeah, I get it. I
mean-
get it. But people shouldn't be that sensitive. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's not like you were being racist. You were just fucking making, you know.
You were just, yeah.
You came out
Unless
and
you
it was
celebrate.
100. You came out from air conditioning and it was 110 degrees or
Right.
more.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a reaction. Actually, and now that tell the truth, I've walked out of my house twice today, and talked to myself.
I
And was
talk to
Jesus
myself
fucking
sometimes.
Christ!
Today is definitely all the proof I need to always say I would rather be freezing my ass off than 115 degrees. I could always put on coats and layers.
100%.
This is the worst.
Yes, I was just in Arizona like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, thank God it doesn't get up to 110 in Los Angeles, because this is awful. And then I come back, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then I'm going, New York's going to be hot and humid as hell.
Oh, New York was worse last year. I'm good, actually. New York was worse last year because of this humidity.
Yeah.
I remember like wanting to die when I was there last year.
Yeah.
Great.
It's going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Humidity's the worst when you move.
Ugh.
Like, because when we grew up in Ohio, we had humidity. I dealt with it all the time.
Yeah, and as a smoker, it's even worse.
And then now when you go back, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it's not even that bad.
I'm not used to humidity, so I kind of like it because it feels moisturizing in a weird way. I'm like, oh, this
It's
feels
actually-
like it's good for me.
It makes my face feel greasy, though. It feels like my face is
It's
just
the worst.
I don't like
grease
it.
trap.
No, it's the
Oh,
worst.
like
It just
it.
makes you sweat. If it's like 90% humidity, it's miserable.
And I got them thick
And it's
thighs.
dark.
Yeah, and they stick
I got
on
thick
shit.
thighs, so they're just chafing.
Yeah, and
What happened?
sweating.
My thighs, when it gets like
Oh.
when there's moisture in the
It's
air
the
and I'm
worst.
hot, it's just it's
And,
bad
like,
down there.
Have you ever sat on a chair, you're like
Oh
in
my
a
God.
skirt, and you get
You
up,
know
it's
what?
like wet.
Yeah,
from
your
your thigh.
the first layer of your skin is still on the chair when you stand up.
Yeah,
Allie, they make like, it's like a deodorant stick.
a thigh stick.
Maybe
yeah,
you've already
you
known.
could just use deodorant to do it, but I don't
But
want
they
to
have
do
things that are
that.
made for like.
Deodorize my thighs.
No, it's not a deodorizing
I want to be
thing.
punished.
All right, punish yourself.
Whoa.
Whoa, yeah.
You want to sit on this
Yeah,
Rockstar
okay.
can? I got a nice Rockstar can. You can just
What do you
Tape
mean
it up
you
for
want to
you.
be punished? I want to. It was just like out of nowhere.
I know.
And like super
No.
S&M.
I want
out
to
of
walk in
blue.
pain for days.
Yeah, when my thighs chafe, I'm like, do better, Allie.
What?
I hate
No,
chase.
What's wrong with your thighs?
Sometimes no.
I get
It's
it.
just like a thing with thighs. Like once if you have big thighs, they're just forever big thighs.
Dude, when we used to work at the restaurant, like being a waiter, we would have chafing. Everyone would chafe because you're just walking back and forth and sweating the whole time.
Yeah.
So we'd all go to the freezer and put on was flour or like cornmeal or something like that, and would put it in our pants. Just to stop the chafing. And it's funny because we would all be walking around with little powder puffs coming out of our ass when we're at the hula hands.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's not true.
I do that at my work. When it's hot or I get stressed, I go into the walk-in fridge and I just chill in there for a little bit, and
So
I'm
good.
like, okay, time
It's
to
so
face
good.
the world again.
It's like our own cryptoecology. What's that shit that all the people are doing? Cryotherapy.
I did that.
You did?
Did you like it?
No, I
seems
mean
horrible.
it's not like it's.
Baller.
No, I had a friend who worked there, so I got to do it for free.
I'm trying to do some
All the
free
fun,
Yeah.
all the fun things I do are free.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
respect that.
I try not to pay for things.
It's good. It's
Never taking you anywhere again.
Hey, we went to the water park last year. Was it already last year?
Ooh.
Yeah, it was last year.
It was so.
You guys
me and
went to
Pete,
the water park?
It was his first time.
How did
Yeah.
you feel?
It was so fun. We had a great time.
It was fucking awesome.
I love a water park. However, I am a
And the
little bit
non-creepy
nervous.
part that she mentioned earlier was Kate. Oh, hey, it's Kate Quigley.
Hi.
quick.
Yay. Yay. We're just talking about water parks and thighs.
Oh shit.
Kate Quigley's here. Hi, welcome, Kate.
Hi, what's up?
Where are you running from?
The haha over in NoHo. It was really fun. It was
Where?
just
No,
running a
I
little-
think George is going up next.
running a little late. The haha. It was fun.
Fucking Sam
Hot
Tripoli,
as
man.
fuck though. It was twice as hot as it is here. I'm dripping. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah. How's the show?
Great
Yeah.
audience in there.
Nice.
Sam is still not here, so George is going on next. And if Sam's still not here, then you're after George.
Okay.
And
Yay.
Sarah Weinschenk. And maybe we'll have a late night Sam come in.
Sam Tripoli, you mean? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Brendan
Late night Sam is the best.
No, Brendan had a jet. He has like a flight in the morning. Or
Oh
something.
yeah.
He
said
has
he's
a-
going to Oklahoma.
I
Did
can,
he-
ri- I
he has
can
a
write a
career.
quick 15 if you need.
No, I think we're good on time.
I'll go back. I'll do an encore.
Hoo-ha-ha.
I brought a friend and I just left her sitting out there because I was like, I have to go, and I just ran, and she's like, I don't have my ID. I was like, just stand out here. So, I hope she can get in.
She can come in here.
Should I
if she
check
wants
on her? Should I bring
You
her?
could bring her in here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go get her. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say hi because
Hi. Hi. Okay, so Allie said she wanted to be punished.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get back to
But,
that. What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah, she's talking about just walking around chafing her thighs for no reason when
It's just
there
a
are
reminder.
remedies.
It's just a reminder. It keeps me in
You
check.
could wear like longer, you know,
No, it keeps me accountable.
I
But if
It
it's- if
reminds me to stay humble.
like Sarah said, if it is what it is, why do you want to torture yourself?
Well, I know this girl that
That's
used to
how I
take.
feel.
She would always. I know this girl that would wear like really skin tight, like yoga type pants underneath her regular pants all the time, and she just put broken glass in the side of the yoga pants, so when she walked around, it would cut her and like hurt her.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no.
That's not
you
true.
know sad people, Brian.
Wait.
That's sad.
I was
A
kidding.
a
I was
legging
totally. I
cutter?
was totally kidding.
Brian made
Sarah,
that
move
up.
closer so I can see your face. I just see. Yeah. Who was sitting there? I don't even remember. Oh yeah. All right. I don't give a shit.
I'm hungry.
Oh,
Yeah. Sit
oh, hi
closer.
everyone. You don't give a shit.
See, I'm stoned now. So, fuck.
How was
we
your
talking
set, Brian?
It was great. It was a lot. I mostly just riffed about how cold I did, and I did that. Lord have mercy. I talked about that,
Oh, you did?
and I was like, wouldn't that be cool if we could like do that though? Get away with that, like for situations like that, we could carry around a little napkin and just pull it out and be like, Lord have mercy, because I do it all the time, not just from heat. I do it like
It's your catchphrase?
it's my catchphrase that I say. I don't say out loud. I say to like my girlfriend, like
Out
I
loud.
get it.
like
Listen to his girlfriend out loud in public.
How would else I use it? Like I'll be the other day I had really spicy food and I just go, whoa, Lord have mercy.
I can see that being a good. So you use it for when you're hot or spiced
Or shocked.
or
I get it.
shocked. Okay.
These are all great reasons to use the phrase "Lord have mercy."
Whenever
I
you
mean,
have mercy, I just think of Uncle Jesse from Full House.
yeah,
Have mercy.
he's so
hot.
hot,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He's engaged.
I used to think
Sarah's
Alanis
back.
I thought Alanis Morissette was hot,
Oh,
and then I went and saw her in concert last week.
Isn't
And-
that ironic?
It was so ironic.
how was that? Was she not hot in real life?
Well, it's been
It's
a
a safe
while.
space.
It's
You
been a
can
while.
talk about Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what it was. Here's what it was. It'd be like, okay, we saw Sarah Wineshank right now, just slaughter it, and then we saw Sarah Wineshank 20 years later, and she
Yeah.
already made a bunch of money slaughtering that thing,
and she's-
maybe she
she's
had a couple
living a
kids,
quiet
and she's just,
life.
doing her thing. And
You're after George.
it was really hot at
And
this
you're,
festival.
you're
okay?
bringing up.
And she drank so much water, and like, not exaggerating, I don't even know how she could consume this much water. Probably a gallon and a half or two
Wait, what do you
And-
mean on stage?
on stage between every song.
This bitch was drinking gallons in between songs.
Yeah, she had 4 giant bottles. She had 4 liters there. Okay,
I'm
like
so
on stage,
dehydrated.
and was just chugging them between songs. And after the first song, she chugged the whole fucking liter. It's a lot of water.
That's
Was
a
she
lot
on
of water. Do
ecstasy?
you think she was wearing diapers?
No, she's 44. That's all. That was what was bad too. She's only 44. You know what I
No.
mean? I was like, oh, she's only 44. Anyways,
Well, she
drank a
was
lot of
thirsty.
water, and at the end of the set, she looked physically ill,
What do you mean? Just like spent?
spent, dehydrated, not able to participate. She completed the set and ran off stage. Ran.
Was she
Yeah, she has to
doing
pee.
a jagged little pill?
She definitely had to pee
Yeah,
because she drank.
100%.
I'm not kidding. Like 2 gallons of water.
Well, props to her. I have like half a bottle of water and I'm pissing for the next 3 hours.
Same.
She did good, but I'm saying she was having medical emergencies.
We're
that's
talking
all.
about Alanis Morissette.
Oh, what about her? Is she okay?
Well, Pete seems to think maybe not.
Oh,
She sounded great.
I can't hear me.
Physically was maybe not in a great place. Was drinking
No, not
gallons
ready to
of
do
water.
not ready to do a concert.
Not
in the
show
100
ready.
degree- Yeah,
Oh, well, where? Where was I don't know the
in
story.
Pasadena.
I missed
It's a-
everything.
yeah,
I
Oh,
don't-
here?
maybe it's a boring.
Who'd you go with?
Story. Some people from the comedy store.
Oh, cute.
Can I mean, I don't want to change the topic, but can I just tell you about the weird
No, please
shit
do.
that just happened at the bar when I went to get my drink?
Yes.
Brian, can you hear me?
Mhm.
All right. So I went out to the bar, and an Asian dude came up to me, and he said, "Are you Kate?" And I said,
Steve
"Yeah."
Lee.
And he said,
That's
"Hey,
okay.
I know you because you were in the video where a white girl makes out with a bunch of Asian guys. And I was in a video where the Asian guy makes out with a bunch of black chicks. So I was like you, but on the other side of the video." And I go, "I don't know what you're talking about. I was never in a video where I made out with a bunch of Asian guys." And he goes, "Yeah, you were. That was you. You made out with like 6 Asian guys, and you said how much you love it."
No.
I was like, "I think you're on Pornhub. I don't think that was me." And he was like, "I'm positive it was you." And he followed me all the way here trying to convince me that I made out with Asian guys
on camera.
on camera. He said like 6 of them, and he named 2 of them.
Wait.
Like he
Wait.
knew the guys,
Sounds like a racist.
but he was Asian.
Yeah, they can be racist.
Isn't it
They
ironic?
can.
But was he right?
No.
Oh.
I was never in a video where I made out with Asian guys.
Yes, there is, because we have it right here. Let's take it up. We're going to
I
look
was
at it right
not.
now. Here.
I was like, I never did that. I was in one where we had to guess guys' races by feeling their crotch, though. But that was not.
That's different than making out with a line of Asian men.
right.
That's
yeah.
a completely different experience.
Yeah, this was like over the
dick
shorts.
grabbing versus
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
you're allowed to feel their whole body. It was actually the most racist shit ever, but it was on all digital. So I guess since it's like a black network, they're like, we can do this. But we had to be blindfolded and feel them up. That went viral, Brian. You can find that. We had to feel them up and guess what race they were. And I got 5 out of 6 wrong or something. And I
5 out
think-
of 6.
Yeah, I forget who was with me, but it was a black chick, and she got them all right. It was crazy. She's like the dick whisperer or something.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so anyway, that was my night here at the Ice House. And they wouldn't give me alcohol right away. I had to beg. The bar's closed. So that's how my night went.
Is this the like
Sarah, how was the
not
audience?
exciting.
How was your set? How did it go?
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, this is the first time that I performed here at the Ice House, so
Ooh.
I had a good time.
It's a great
This is a weird instrumental only of Alanis Morissette. It just makes me feel like
It's
uncomfortable.
Music. It's elevator Alanis.
Yeah, it's like.
Hey, I'm trying to. I don't want to piss anyone at Vimeo off
of course.
or YouTube
What
off.
does she look like now? I haven't even seen her in forever. She's still got that long, straight hair and singing about exes she wants to murder.
Well, funny you should ask.
Yeah.
Pete saw her last week.
Yeah, I saw her last week in desperate need of water.
Where? Oh, the concert?
Yeah,
at
in
Arroyo's.
Pasadena at the fucking Arroyo Seco thing.
Oh,
Like,
What's Arroyo Seco?
It was like a festival.
I would never have gone, but someone gave me a free ticket, so I was there. It was cool, and saw a lot of cool bands.
that's so fun.
It was cool.
Did you
like
see
it.
Greta Van Fleet? No, I don't think
don't
they're
know who
there.
that is, Dan.
They were-
Anyway,
Oh, I know who they are. They're awesome.
The
Yeah.
Violent Femmes
I love
killed it.
Really?
They were so good.
Really?
For being old dudes, they nailed it.
Really?
Neil
What's
Young
her in
was
the
good
song?
as always.
Neil Young
even
was
though
there?
it was like, yeah, it was I don't know who said that. It's like weird in my ears, but yeah, it was Neil Young's set was weird, but it was good. He still sounds awesome.
That's cool. Why was it weird?
He had Willie Nelson's son in his band, like as his backup,
Okay.
you know, and then he threw some songs to them halfway through the set.
Okay.
And the crowd's like, "What's
We
this?"
wanna hear
You're
Neil
here
Young
to-
sing
You
it.
know, they paid $250 to hear Neil Young songs, not like Willie Nelson's kids songs.
It's not
Everyone
like
fucking knows that.
the intern takes over the song.
Oh, you're yawning? Is this fucking boring news to you, Allie?
She's
It's
she's
like
an angsty
100
teenager.
Okay.
It's 107
She's just mad she didn't
degrees.
get invited
What time
for
is it?
free.
It's midnight.
My goal is to do things for free
Yeah,
right now.
it is.
Ah.
If I can do things for free, I want to do them.
She's just being a bad teen.
I don't want to do anything. Who wants anything? I don't want to do anything for free. Oh, you mean like that you don't have to pay for?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
like-
you meant like where you don't get
Oh
paid.
no!
Like,
I
yeah,
want to
I
Oh
do like
yeah, the
fun.
complete
Fuck that.
opposite of that.
You know,
Yeah.
the other day a guy asked me to come. I'm not going to say who, but a guy asked me to drive an hour to do 7 minutes somewhere for free, and I said, I'm sorry, but I have to rent a car right now because I don't have a car, so I can't do a free spot that's an hour away. And he goes, oh, when did you turn so Hollywood? And I want to be like, motherfucker, that's not Hollywood.
That's like common sense.
Yeah, it's like, why would you wouldn't expect anyone else in any profession to like come over and mow your lawn for free or like do any other shit for free. I was
Yeah.
so
Plus,
annoyed.
you're losing money because you have to get in a car.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I was like, do I get food? Do I get anything? He's like, one drink ticket. I'm like, go fuck yourself. One
Yeah.
drink ticket.
Oh, maybe if you're like opening up for a theater of like 1,500 people, you're like, oh, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
but
yeah.
to do your fucking shit
Yeah,
show, fuck
totally.
no. What the?
In a
Yeah.
strip mall.
I think I'm
some
PMSing.
fucking
Yeah, a
weird,
strip mall.
PMSing.
weird vibe.
Yeah, booked open
Right
mic.
outside of Bakersfield
bar.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
I think
don't
I gotta
know.
get out of here.
I'm really angry.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I'm.
I have to
sleepy.
leave, and I just got here, but I'm next. Fuck.
Okay.
I don't want to leave.
Allie, do you have anything coming up? Any shows you want to promote or anything like that?
Yeah. I'm going to Skankfest in
Oh,
New
yeah.
York.
I can't
I'm
wait.
also
We're gonna have
doing
fun.
Other shows in New York, and then in August I'm doing Asheville Comedy Festival. So I'll be in North Carolina, and then Atlanta at the Laughing Skull and other independent shows.
Wait, did
I
you say
love
the
the
Laughing Skull?
I love the Laughing
Yeah.
Skull.
I
Yeah.
heard it's the best.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna go to so many Waffle Houses.
That
never been
sounds.
to
Dude,
one.
I hate Waffle
I've
House.
never been to
I
one.
like a Waffle House.
I bought a
do?
T-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Anyway, so you can find all that info on my Instagram at @NotAllieMac.
But it is her.
But it's
Yeah.
me, Makovsky Allie.
She's tricking you. Right off the bat, she's going to give you a little trick. Sir,
It's
right
a prank.
Someone else has that.
there. Thank you, Allie. I can't wait to see you in
Thank
New York.
you.
Let's go back to Waffle House. Interesting. Waffle House.
We talked about it last night on
Yeah.
the Facebooks.
What's with all
Yeah.
the more you know music tonight? What's all this?
I don't
what's
know.
this
Oh,
love
well, this is our new
songs?
MIDI.
Yeah, we're trying to spread knowledge on this podcast.
Yeah.
I like it changes the whole vibe from like your usual like Death Squad like dirty to like we're learning.
Oh, I'm
Reading
sorry.
Rainbow.
We are
Yeah, I
we are
like
now
it.
only we're only allowed to use MIDI.
I feel good about this.
Because of the heat. You need
It's the
some
heat.
music like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is hot. I texted him and asked him how the air conditioning
It's
was.
not
He said
bad.
It was strong.
It's actually
Not
not as
bad.
bad as the Comedy Store last
It's a
night.
pretty big room to start.
Comedy Store had to be
airing.
The Comedy Store was fucking. How hot was it in the mainland?
Can't
Last
believe it.
200 degrees.
At least you
Yeah,
guys don't get boob
yes.
sweat.
So Waffle House,
Just
like,
saying.
Brian does.
is in Ohio. Waffle House was always connected to a strip club. That was Waffle House in Ohio. It was like a strip club and a Waffle House right next door in a hotel. It was like a, like a baby Disney World for prostitution and stuff like that.
It's not how they all were.
I don't think we had them in Canton. I never saw one.
And
Canton?
so I used to
That's
have.
where you're from?
Wait, Brian's talking.
Jesus
Brian has the
Christ,
talking stick.
podcasting.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
So I was a thrift store kid back then because I was poor, not because I was a hipster. There was no such thing as hipster back then. And I had a Waffle House shirt. That was my prize shirt, and I wore it every single fucking day. And then my cat one day, like, this is like 4 years of wearing a Waffle House shirt. One time my cat just went claw, rip, and just ripped down the whole entire thing. And it hurt me, and then I lost my shirt. But them as a food is always the worst, greasiest, awful version of Denny's or anything in the world. So I
heard you can get blowjobs in the bathroom at Waffle House. For
yeah,
like any time of night.
yeah, sure.
Like
really?
It's like if Denny's had crabs. That's what Waffle House is.
I've been to a nice Waffle House before.
You must have been to some nice brand new Waffle House.
It was in Orange County. It was.
Oh, okay. Orange County Waffle House does not count as a
Okay.
Waffle
That's
House.
not like Kentucky side of the
Sorry.
freeway,
You're
Waffle
right.
House.
We're not talking like a Kentucky Waffle House.
Right. We're not
like,
we're talking about a real Waffle House.
Yeah, no. The Waffle House experience I had was lovely. I may have even had bacon. Like, it was a whole
You
experience.
ate bacon?
Yeah.
I thought you were vegetarian or something.
No, I'm not vegetarian. I'm fun.
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were for some reason. You
No,
just seem
yeah.
like the type.
Trust me, I get that a lot. A lot of people assume I may be a vegan, vegetarian, but I fucks with the meat. You know what I mean? So, how dare they, right? Misclassify this bitch.
So if you had to choose between
Here we go.
Waffle House and Denny's, IHOP, or
Ooh.
Bob's Big Boy,
IHOB.
or
Ooh.
Bob Evans, or
No, come on. You're throwing too many.
and that's
Yeah,
it.
I can't even
Bob
remember the
Evans.
first
Oh,
one.
no. And the last one I was thinking of was the one with the rocking chairs.
What's the rocking chairs?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
I've never been to a Cracker Barrel.
I'm
Well,
Canadian.
you
I
haven't
haven't been to
traveled.
like any
Any
of
of
these.
Or the last one before the
Cracker Barrel. I mean, I'm sure George Perez has made many of their rocking chairs while he was in prison.
I'm actually gonna take off, Brian.
Yeah, how was the audience?
That was fucking dope. Great set. Good job.
Did you just?
thank you.
Is Kate on?
No, Sam's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
how was your set?
It was fun, bro. I did the fucking that racist ass joke that I did, and it was weird because like everybody that was a citizen was like, yeah. Everybody wasn't a citizen. I was like, oh.
You saying there's illegals here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at my phone. Hold on.
There's
Yeah,
illegals
ice,
everywhere.
ice,
Call my boys, bro.
1-800-ICE.
Ice, baby.
Well, it is ice. Come on, it's the ice house. It's for the agents come. That's crazy shit for immigrants to
come
come
Wait,
here.
did you say crazy?
That is
We're going to the ice.
newcomers.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Ice
newcomers.
house.
I called ice on my gardener today.
Today we did a bus. We caught 10 newcomers.
Oh, God.
Newcomers. Oh, that's a Canadian term. Oh, yeah, that's what you
Imagine
missed,
that.
Brian.
Imagine the president of Canada going, these fucking rapist newcomers.
Wait, did you guys hear about our prime minister? Apparently, he was accused of groping someone
Me
recently.
too.
Shit.
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe-
he was all
We're
like
taking off.
being like, no, we got to say there.
Everybody had a good one.
He was like,
See you, George.
Non-gender
George,
fucking
P.
thing.
Comedy. You going to be at the Story Pour?
I'm going to be at the store this Tuesday. I'm at the Brea Improv. August 15th, I'm headlining Brea Improv. September 18th, me and Brian are going to be at Levity Live in Oxnard.
oh, nice.
Yes.
Tonight it looks like he's in the doghouse with his girl.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I am. I'm in the doghouse because
No, bro, tell
I
us.
work too much and I pay bills.
Are you going to stuff?
We love you.
All right, guys. George P. Comedy. Check out his podcast.
Bye. Come to Canada when
Yes,
you can.
I'm never in the doghouse. I'm too good of a dude.
He let
He's
the
never getting into Canada
She's just
either.
tired because she had to work in the heat.
Oh.
And you got to be like a good boyfriend and take it when your lady's tired.
Okay.
You're like, what the fuck, dude?
When your
We're
girl's in
party."
heat.
I thought you meant a different kind of heat. I was like, that should be a good thing when you're
Yeah.
girls in heat.
Oh my God, crazy MIDI karaoke. What?
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette. MIDI karaoke.
And it was crazy because George said crazy right when I pressed play of this song, and it was called Crazy.
I went to the Greek theater for the first time.
Oh,
yeah?
really?
And
That's fun.
I saw, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
Who's that?
She's a singer, but all I know is that she dresses really cool. I don't really know what she
Yeah,
sounds like.
okay, so she came on stage and she had these pants that look like vagina lips. And she's like dancing. And I like nudged someone. I'm like, oh my God, it looks like a vagina. They're like, yeah, that's the point. And I'm like, oh, I'm so stupid. I'm too like, I don't ever go to concerts. So I felt really awkward. I'm like, oh,
how
sorry.
old is this person? What kind of music did they do?
Pop, but it's like very relevant. So she had this one song where she's like, you grab my pussy, it'll grab you back. Like
that's
is very
the lyrics
like
of her songs.
Yeah, like in the
she's very
you'll grab
she's
my
very
pussy,
like
I'll grab you back.
My pussy will grab you back.
I think she said she was like pansexual. Like
Is
she's
she like
very.
I've never even heard pansexual.
I don't know, but she's like said some shit like that.
What does that mean? What is pansexual?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
It's
I think
like
just
there's
like
so many sexuals now.
Yeah,
you know.
I don't know.
So
you should be so lucky that there's so many sexuals. I'm gonna look it up right now. Pansexual.
Thank you.
Okay,
there
here we go.
are so many sexuals.
Thank you for your bold statement.
There are so many sexuals.
Panic at the Discos.
Be so lucky.
Brendan, the guy from Panic at the Disco, apparently comes out as a pansexual. That's
okay. Well,
12 hours ago.
Band.
Everyone's pansexual.
Okay, here we go. It says not limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity.
It's like I fuck whoever I feel like in the moment, you know? Yeah. Like that's the vibe.
Like kids.
And sometimes I feel like a chick, and sometimes I feel like a dude, and sometimes I want to fuck dudes, sometimes that seems weird.
Exactly. Also, what is this about? You're trying to talk about how to tint your nipples still, or what is this?
I don't know.
No, I mean.
Lemon juice.
You're not into pansexuals. I want to hear your opinion on this.
Pansexuals.
I'll just love how you say the first word. Like pan.
No, it's
is that
pan.
what it is? Yeah, pan. I'm trying to get the proper pronunciation.
Yeah, no, it's pansexual.
So like
I
Peter
think
Pan.
Janelle Monáe.
So Peter
Pan's
Pan.
Good, yeah.
He's like a little fairy.
Yeah.
He just floats around like throwing magic dust, has fun, and does whatever he wants. Fuck
Dude,
yeah!
I'm pretty
I
sure.
guess everyone would want to be that, right?
Dude.
Everyone wants to be Peter Pansexual.
Pan.
Michael Jackson did.
What about
Pan?
Pansexual.
Is that what it is?
Pansexual, man.
Pan.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
like for me,
I wear a green tunic every day.
I wear green leggings, just green
That's how I do
tights.
it. I mean, have it on under my jeans. It's a little hot
I
today,
skip everywhere.
Put some cucumber on your bikini area.
What is this?
That's also green.
I have no clue. What is
Brian's
going
been
on?
playing some weird like background music, but then it started being background like educational videos about natural remedies. All of a sudden,
How to whiten your vagina naturally.
How do we get into pansexuals?
Because Janelle Monáe.
Oh yeah, Janelle Monáe apparently is one.
Yeah, I read.
I didn't know that, but
Who is that? And what?
She was this bitch who wears crazy outfits and is a pop singer.
But she was also in Moonlight, and she also has won like a.
Okay, so back to the festival thing. I don't know any of the new bands.
You
so
don't.
I'm totally out of touch of like
you know
who
the
these
movie.
people are.
You know the movie Moonlight, right?
From like 1984.
Oh, like 2 years ago or something.
Oh no, I'm old. I know the old.
You're talking about Moonlighting, which was a TV series with Bruce Willis and Sybil.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, that was about 1987 or something.
Yeah, man, I'm old, bro. I don't know about Moonlight.
When was Moonlighting?
The only time I see Moonlight, if I gotta do
Dude,
mushrooms,
if I nailed
stay up
the
late.
year, I said, 1985. You get a dick. You know?
This guy's like, the only moonlight I know is when I pull down my pants.
Oh Jesus.
Which one said that? She said it.
You guys have a very similar. Watch out! Severe tire damage. It's the 5-0.
Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go on stage soon.
Oh, Sarah.
Probably.
Okay, Sarah, do you have anything you want to promote?
Yeah, my podcast Shank SHENK on iTunes. It's like a fashion comedy podcast hybrid. And then come check me out at Skankfest next weekend, the 14th and 15th, and I will be in Reno for a week, the last week of July at the Laugh Factory hosting. So yeah, follow me at Princess Shank on Twitter for all that info.
Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome seeing you, Sarah. I guess we should just wrap it up. So, PDC, you have anything you want to promote?
No, just look me up. PDC, PETEC, and I'm gonna get some fashion tips from Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the scarves.
I mean, I'm wearing. At least I should do more laundry, so I have to wear a verbal violence shirt.
Yeah, look at that little puddle she left on that chair too.
Oh, see, that's inappropriate.
That's how Shanks does it.
See what we have to deal with.
Sarah, thank you for coming tonight. I hope you had fun in Los Angeles. Next time you're in town, let us know. Where can people find you, or have any shows you want to promote or anything?
Sure. I only have some small shows in Seattle, but I guess the next big show will be Vancouver Yuck Yucks.
Sweet.
And then I'm back in Toronto. But you can follow me at Hello Sarah Wren on Twitter. I try to write a new joke every day there, so that's kind of fun.
Sweet. And PDC.
Yeah, that's me. We already said my name.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. This is a pretty ridiculous episode. But don't forget, Kill Tony every Monday at 8 o'clock. Just follow me on Twitter for the link. All the past episodes are at deathsquad.tv. Just click on videos. There's also them on YouTube now, because everyone's telling me to put it on YouTube. So I've put up the last 20 episodes on YouTube. So if you want to go to that, just go fucking search for Kill Tony. Easy. All right, guys. See you later. Thanks. Go to shopsquad.tv. Bye.